What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, I'm going to be telling you how I got level 100 in Fortnite rather quickly. As you guys can see right here, this is me claiming all the rewards after hitting level 100 in game. You can see all the different little emoticons, everything that is kind of available to claim. Now, I did go ahead and claim some skins a little bit early when I was playing because, I wanted to go ahead and use this Ziggy character, but as we go out of here, you'll see right here, 100 out of 100 right there, 12 of the 50 bonus rewards. Now, this is going to have a little bit more rewards than normal because of the fact that I bought the whole entire bundle so that I could get Superman a little bit early. But besides that, if we go over here to like the OG pass, for example, enable auto claim, 34 rewards get claimed. I already have the visitor right here and the visitor's stealth armor style. Got myself all the Omega gold suit things, and then we can go ahead and claim that and go down to Lego pass, claim all of these, and get instantly everything that is included with the Lego Pass, including both of these loading screens right here, this emote, and everything else. So now if we go ahead and look at the passes, for example, in the Fortnite Crew tab, Lego Pass is done, OG Pass is done, and we're pretty close to being done with the Battle Royale Battle Pass. So let me go into game and tell you exactly how I managed to do this. Alright, so here we are in game, and if we go ahead and go over to my quest menu, you can notice that even though I am level 100, as you can see in the top right, which you can't actually buy levels anymore, you just buy battle pass tiers, I still have a lot of island story quests that I haven't even completed yet. I don't have any weeklies done because I already did all those. I haven't done my daily global bonus goals, and as you can see here on the milestone page, I'm basically on stage 1 to maybe stage 3 and 4 on some of these actual milestones, so this isn't really going to be focused on quests. Now, of course, if you want to do quests, that's a great way of earning XP. If you save the Sabrina Carpenter quest from last season, for example, that were like for playing the creative map, that is basically 4 free levels for you just for saving it to the current season. But what we are going to be doing in today's video is not focused on just doing your quest or anything like that. If you want to reach level 100 the exact same way I did, it's going to be pretty similar to what we've talked about in previous videos. Whenever a new season comes around, I'm like, here's how to get level 100 or 150 fast or whatever else. Of course, by time super level variants and all that comes out, based on my pace right now, I'll be far exceeding the number I actually need to be in order to unlock all of those cosmetics. But the main key factor in how you're going to be leveling up is to play into Fortnite's like metaverse or whatever you want to actually call it. All you literally have to do is play Fortnite experiences that have Playtime XP enabled, and you don't really have to be active in it. If you manage to find a way to rubber band a controller or something so that you can fully AFK, you literally just kind of have to be in these experiences and trick Epic Games into thinking that you're actively playing them. But even with that said, it's simple enough. Oh, just play experiences. At the end of the day, that's not going to really give you the maximum amount of XP the fastest way possible, so what are the best modes to play? Well, I went ahead and looked into the files and found the Playtime XP values for this current season, and it still is the same in terms of how much you can earn each week. So every single week resetting on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, when the shop actually resets, you will be able to earn a total of 4 million XP during that week, which is basically 50 levels. Now, this is set up into 3 different factors. So if you're someone who plays Save the World, you actually are only able to earn around 3.7 million, so it's a little bit under 50 levels from what I've heard online. However, I haven't been able to find that out myself, so I haven't been able to fully verify it, but I thought I'd throw that out here. But Save the World has its own set of levels that you're able to actually earn per week, and then when it comes to Battle Royale, you'll actually have your own set of levels that is combined between the entire metaverse. So when it comes to Battle Royale, Lego Fortnite Festival, all that type of stuff, those are bundled together into a community of 50 levels, and then creative mode / UBFN is another 50 levels on its own. So if you want to earn the most amount of XP, you have to play all these different modes and go ahead and grind it out weekly by either AFKing in your own special way that it bypasses epic detection, or to just kind of actively play the game as you're kind of going around doing whatever else. So in terms of the Playtime XP values, in no particular instance we have the following. UBFN and creative mode experiences give you 3,350 XP per minute. Now, this one means that you can earn 50 levels, across all the Playtime XP or whatever else in creative mode or UEFN experiences alone, and this doesn't factor in other things in UEFN, such as actual XP gained from accolades on certain creative maps. So the fastest way would be able to find a whole entire creative map that also has a system in place where you're able to earn Playtime XP or whatever else through their own accolade system, or maybe it's like those little loot boxes in some creative maps where it's like pickaxe for money that occasionally gives you XP. Whatever else you can do in creative mode to actually earn XP on top of the playtime is going to help you out a lot, and that was the main thing I kind of focused on. The second thing I personally focused on, however, was LEGO Fortnite Odyssey, which earns you 3,475 XP per minute whenever you're playing it. Now keep in mind they have AFK detection, so with all of these XP values, you still have to somehow either actively play the game or trick Epic Games' AFK detection in order to continue playing and get the XP values when you're not actually around at your computer or whatever device it is. Whether that's rubber banding or whatever other methods people have online, you can go find that out on your own time. But other ways that you're able to actually earn XP that I haven't personally done is Fortnite Reload, which earns you 2,350 XP per minute, Fortnite OG, which only earns you 650 XP per minute, being insanely small. We have ourselves Fortnite Ballistic, which earns you 2,950 XP per minute. We have LEGO Fortnite Brick Life, which has the exact same amount of XP values as LEGO Fortnite Odyssey, being 3,475 per minute. We have Battle Royale only earning you 550 XP per minute, meaning that this mode right here earns you the least amount of Playtime XP out of all the Playtime XP enabled modes in Fortnite. And of course, Battle Royale includes zero build. We have the Fortnite Festival Jam stage, which earns you 3,000 XP per minute. We have ourselves the Fortnite Festival main stage, earning you 1,200 XP per minute. The Fortnite Festival Battle stage, which earns you 1,200 XP per minute as well. We have an unfinished game mode, which is codenamed Mars in the Files, which earns you the exact same amount of XP as Creative/UEFN, being 3,350 XP per minute. And then we have Compete Tab tournaments. Now this is odd because we haven't really seen this before. Typically Compete Tab tournaments have a lot of weird oddities going on with them, and this is stuff like the ranked cups and all that type of stuff, where they don't really have all the proper gameplay features. They usually have unreleased features enabled early, they usually don't give you XP for anything, and it's always been kind of an odd, buggy experience when you're trying to actually do quests or whatever else in ranked mode. However, with this newest season, now whenever you're playing a actual Compete Tab tournament, which is not just ranked mode, I know I kind of mentioned ranked mode a minute ago, but this also mentions, you know, like the entirety of just the actual Compete Tab with the ranked cups and stuff like that. For example, you're earning 4,300 XP per minute, meaning that in terms of Playtime XP, the best modes to actually play is competitive tournaments, but of course that is going to be few and far in between. So if you want a kind of passive way to earn XP this season, the best ways to go about it is going to be UEFN/creative mode and LEGO Fortnite Odyssey/LEGO Fortnite Brick Life. Of course you can earn XP in all the other modes like Ballistic and everything else, but really this is all just going to be focused on Playtime XP. So as you're playing the game in these specific modes, you're going to be earning more and more XP over time, of course up until that 50 weekly XP or 50 level weekly XP cap. So it is something that's pretty interesting to see, and of course it's nice to see how consistent this has actually been, except for my aim. Jeez. Okay, hold on. I need to actually eliminate this guy because that was just kind of disappointing. But yeah, you know, it's pretty interesting how consistent they've been with Playtime XP being king, and how they've consistently tried getting players to play non-Battle Royale game modes by giving these other modes like LEGO Fortnite or Ballistic or whatever else more and more XP gains compared to this core modes that everyone's playing all the time. But of course, if you're not going to be doing the Playtime XP method, you know, going through all of your Save the World weekly XP, your Creative weekly XP, and of course your LEGO Fortnite or Battle Royale or Ballistic weekly XP, then you will have to kind of just earn XP by having fun, you know, playing the game as you're doing stuff, doing your quests and everything else. That is how you're going to level up. But at least for me, with us being only like 2 to 3 days into the season, the way I managed to hit level 102, as you can see right now, was by doing my Playtime XP. And this means LEGO Fortnite Odyssey was my main focus, and then creative mode maps like my 100v none map was another focus. Now of course you don't have to use my specific map, I just personally used it because it's a lightweight, you know, box map that literally has nothing going on except for some phone booths here and there, so it worked perfectly for kind of just having this black void to AFK inside of. And as you do all your AFK tricks and everything else, you'll slowly level up, and before you know it, you're completed with this season's battle pass without really even breaking a sweat or having to do anything too crazy or grind out monstrosities long hours or anything like that to reach the level you want to reach. But with that said, I hope you champs and champettes enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and until next time, peace out.